it.
Alright ninjas, today it's time once again for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge once again to become a super mangaka, and today's challenge is to draw the boba. So pick up your pens and let's get it rolling. Yes. Alright ninjas, right now it's time for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge to draw the bobas. Let's set the timer and let's start drawing the first set of bobas. Let's go ninjas. Let's go.
NANI?
Alright. I draw a bit of the torso with it, of course, as well. Now you're literally using the figure for the reference that we recently unboxed. And let's see how it goes. So let's see how it goes. Something like here.
You're getting bald, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat.
Bald? What? What do you mean bald? No! I get bald. Bald and beautiful.
NANI?
Alright, so we draw here the first set of bobas for our manga drawing practice challenge. To improve those manga skills and pen on paper, digital paper in this case. Digi2Peep, how's going game? What are you doing? Alright, let's see. Yeah, I draw part of the torso for the bobats. The bobas. The so here's to practice the bobas. Let's see how it goes. Baba-chan.
Add some hair to that two melon face with tears of joy.
Hair? What the hair? No hair, man. Watermelon? No. Bop, 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 bop. Boba-chan. Boba-chan. Boba Pepper. So we also add the line art with this and Mad Lance. Yeah, let's see. So I was going game. Game! Oh, it's a bit big, maybe. A little big. Now we have to get the lighting correct. Wait, let me give it do it a bit different. We're gonna cut out the screen tone. So this is like manga screen tone. And then we're gonna cut out the light. So let me fill her up here quickly like this. And then we're gonna cut out where the light falls. The light. Yeah, she's literally sitting on my drawing tablet. Luckily not falling down yet. So now I have to calculate 3D space to 2D image, which is a good practice. Maybe not the best with a figure. A flash human is better, but yeah, find the flash human every time. That's posing for you. Okay, that's about it. Yeah, there are some darker areas. Let's do that.
I have some reference for that. Do you want?
Oh no, it's fine, man. Yeah, it has to be real life reference, like and not anime. But yeah, it's fine. Maybe you can send it to me in a private Discord for another time. Dude, okay, here we got number 1. This is, by the way, for the practice, not for yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect. Different pose. Let's make her sit side. How do we do this? No, stay on the dam. Maybe let her sit somewhere else, or just hold her. One-handed. I'm drawing the bobas one-handed. Let's see. So I'm now literally using the figure. Of course, you have to change the lines to make it more human. So about here is the arm.
Insta.
And then, oh, Instagram. Yeah, we maybe can use that in a sec. Later. I normally use my keyboard for shortcuts. Thanks for the follow, Ayali. Yes, thank you for joining. Welcome back. Ishh, how's it going? Draw Nami. Now we do the 1 hour manga drawing practice. Actually, I already drew Nami. Let me show you after the hour is done. Yeah, right now doing the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge, where we draw 1 hour a human body part, and currently drawing the bobas. I now have a figure here to practice with. Doesn't have to be perfect. What? Yeah, it's a bit sketchy. But here figuring out the boba pose with the figure. One-handed. And normally I use shortcuts with the left hand, but since I'm holding the figure, I don't have a figure stance for this to put it now. Now I'm drawing one-handed. Well, mostly draw one-handed. Yeah, but I use shortcuts with the other hand, right? so to be faster. But now I cannot do that. Okay, let's get some shady.
What is your drawing setup?
My drawing setup is right now a Yuan canvas tablet. Yeah, I also like to draw traditional, but it's annoying to switch every time to digital traditional, because then I have to disconnect the tablet and then put back the traditional surface. But then if I want to switch it back, sometimes the digital tablet doesn't work, so yeah, you know. Now it's a digital tablet with a few monitors, also for streaming, to see the chat and references and stuff, and you know, with a streaming deck and some sound keyboard thing. Yeah, man, what are you drawing? How's it going? What anime have you been watching lately, ninjas? Yeah, we've been watching a bit of Bleach, the old Bleach. With Ninja Tuna, I've been watching it, rewatching it actually for me, but she watched it for the first time. But yeah, a bit of that. What else? Oh yeah, we still have to watch the latest One Piece episode. Forgot about that. But yeah, I'm also reading the manga. Maybe I'm not up to date one chapter, with the manga at least. Yeah, it's fine for this Boba. Like, here's the figure. Yeah, we should not take too long with one Boba or a set. Like, you could technically draw one Boba for an hour, but that's not the point right now. The point is to draw many Bobas for the challenge, to practice our Boba abilities. Yeah. So how's it going over there? Okay. It's a bit more sketchy now, but maybe make it a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller.
Insta.
Insta. I have to switch all it to Insta. Ah, shit. Oh, it's a bit annoying. What's in the wrong? Oh, are these? Yeah. AI. I might use them later. Let's stay with this figure for a second. Boba, Boba. It's quite handy, this figure, I have to say. You can just have all the angles. Ish. Yeah, I got it from AliExpress some time ago. Still had to unbox it, and then we did that. And now we have the figure to actually use it for real, which was the point of the figure. Yeah, I have Spider-Man too, you know, but that's Spider-Man doesn't have Bobas. Well, not like that. So yeah, man.
Keep it up, Ninja.
So about the lighting. So yeah, how's it going? What have you been watching? What are you doing, ninjas? You also draw or watch something? Any anime or games you look forward to this year? I've been playing a bit of Minecraft again. Maybe we do it later on the stream as well after the drawing sessions. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Okay, let's add some screen tone, which is like what they use for manga, the gray areas for a bit more depth. Since I now have to hold the figure again, cannot really erase shit. Lines. Which might be actually a good thing. Or maybe I can. But a bit slower though. I'm erasing shit now. I still need both my hands, man. First, like yeah, I draw it right, but I still need the left for shortcuts and shit. Control Z and stuff like that. Oh yeah, but Hart, you gave drawing references, not real real people. Like pictures, I mean. The picture, but the picture. Okay, let's. The Bobats. So yeah, let's see. do do do. Now a little bit of the arm, I suppose. Yeah, it's a bit more sketchy at the moment. But yeah, this is also for practice. The 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge, where we practice those manga skills. Or drawing, yeah. Both is fine. Can you ninjas focus on 2 things at the same time? Yeah, for me, like, if you have to really think about a topic, yet calculate the drawings, concentrate, it's yeah, it's definitely a thing. Depends also on what stage you are. Like, if you really have to figure out some of the lines, can be a bit harder to multitask. Ba 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 ba. Okay, let's add some shadings or screen tone. Screen tone.
Boobies, 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 boobies.
Baba baba baba. Yo Giant, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX ishhh, and what did you eat today? Oh yeah, we also ate today, by the way, some rice with chicken and vegetables made by Ninja-chan, very nice. I also added some spicy stuff with it. But yeah, might not be the best idea for the Ring of Fire, but yeah. How spicy can you eat? Or not at all? What happens if you do? Boba-chan. Let's see if we can put this figure somewhere. Alright, the figure is laying. Where is the neck? Is around shoulder and Baba 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 baba. Something like that. Yeah. A little sketchy, but that's all fine and dandy. Bo 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 bo. 5. Cheers. Okay, let's make her have a different pose. Trying to keep it mainly torso boba. Bobas. Yeah, we're using here a figure that I recently got for the reference. She's now sitting on Venom here from Marvel. Yeah, I don't have a holder for her to put on, so yeah. Got this figure on AliExpress or something. It was about 30 bucks ish, but for this type of figure I think it's pretty good quality so far, at least, but we still have to test it out as we do right now. So this is literally the test, or one of the tests, to draw with the figure. Yeah, of course you have to fill in the lines as a reference, so you have to make the manga lines yourself. How you interpret it in your drawings. It's more for the poses, you know. The shapes, yeah, shapes matter. Shapes definitely matter. lightning as well. Oh, this is a bit too eggy. No, it's a bit like that. Of course, it might not be 100% accurate, but you know, it does what it needs to do. She does what she needs to do here.
Just do it!
So now sculpting the shape. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the lines are a bit sketchy.
Nice.
Because this is not a final art piece, you know, to be printed or whatever. Okay, let's add some shading. It's handy because in real life there's also light. And now we have to... the thing is, if you draw from 2D to 2D, you draw from a flat surface to flat surface. But if you have real life, yeah, it's in 3D, right, in real life. So you have to transform the 3D space to 2D space, and that's... it's not the same as from 2D to 2D versus 3D to 2D. You have to make your 2D drawing 3D, you know, the illusion. And that's yeah, why people also do model drawings of nude humans. And then, you know, it's a good practice as well. But yeah, if you have only online flat surface reference, yeah, there's no way around it. But it's a good practice to draw from life, and in this case I have a live, real life figure in 3D space, or in reality, and then draw it into 2D space. So therefore, yeah, an art teacher told me that, like, it's that you have to transform it, you know. Or was it online? I think it was the art teacher that told me that. And of course also watching, you know, you have to look carefully how the shapes are. So drawing is like 50% watching and then 50% actually drawing. Like if you draw environments or whatever, like a tree, how big it is versus the other thing. The raid! Yo, Jum! Welcome, raiders! Thank you for the raid, NINJABOX, ishhh. And what did you eat today? How's it going, man? How's it going, Jum? How did your stream go? Thanks for the raid! Raid Shadow Legends now doing the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Check out Jum. Does it work again? Check out Jum, he makes awesome. Hey, why doesn't it work? SO.
So at John Walters. Joe Malto.
Huh? Why doesn't it work? Check out Jum on Twitch. He makes awesome card paintings on physical cards. Amazing stuff. How's it going, Jum? How did your stream go? Right now doing the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge, drawing the Bobas. What is the shortcut for SO again? Yeah, it's on. He checked out Jum on Twitch or Instagram. He makes custom cards physically with yeah, it's nice little paintings, you know, on cards. It's really awesome. Still the traditional way by human made. So yeah, if you're into TCG and want your own traditional painting, well, Jum is the guy. He is the guy for your card paintings physically, that you can hold it in your hands, you know. Also here figuring out the boba. I've unboxed this figure for drawings, and now using the figure for drawing the bobas and as a reference. So how's it going, Jum? How did your stream go? Raiders, welcome. How's it going? Did you do a commission or other? How's your commissions going? Where's the neck? The neck is somewhere here. Yeah, I tried to mostly do the torso here for the bobas, because the bobas are the focus. The main focus of the current 1 hour practice challenge. 23 minutes left as we speak, and yeah. Do you need to also use figures or whatever for reference? If you are a drawer. A drawer. Are you a drawer? To put stuff in a drawer. But yeah, you're drawing the bobas. I got this figure on AliExpress some time ago. I got more figures to for reference, for drawing reference, but I still have to unbox them at some point. Yeah, also the traditional setup is a bit annoying to set it up, the unboxing setup, because right now I have my digital setup for drawing the space, you know, but if I want the traditional setup, I have to disconnect the drawing tablet, put it under the desk, and then... And also when I reconnect it, sometimes it doesn't work, so it's a bit... living on the edge. So yeah, but it's nice if you have like both, you know, you have a digital and traditional setup, and you can easily switch without having to do too much. But yeah, right now with the current space, it is the way it is, and you know, yeah. Hopefully it will change soon in the future. But yeah, space is definitely a thing. Figuring out the shadows here. Boba. Yeah, I normally have Spider-Man as a reference, but yeah, Spider-Man doesn't have boobs, or not like these boobs. So yeah. Seven. Okay, we need a different pose. Oh, upside down. Alright, maybe. Let's see, how do we do this? She's now upside down. Bob. Yeah, the light thing changes too then. Let's see. It's weird drawing them upside down, man. But it's a good challenge, I suppose. Yeah, the figure doesn't hang though, so they're not like completely a gravity, you know. The gravitational pool. What's it called? I think these bubbles. Wait, let me quickly. Okay, now figure out the light. Yeah. Looks a bit weird, eh? Or not? Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Bop, bop, bop. Wait, let's draw the arms here, else it looks maybe less weird. Or part of the arm at least. So yeah, she's upside down, you know. Bit like that. Wow. Well, no one sees it, right? No one sees it. What's this? 7, 8. 8. 8. Reversed. Yeah. It's a good practice, I guess. Gute practice. Okay, are we gonna put her pose now? Come on, Venom Holder. Okay. I'm just gonna draw a bit of the torso. It's now from the side. Let's see. One boob is hanging here. Around here. And then the other boba is like, okay, let's see. This goes a bit up from her torso, and then the other boba is like behind it here. And then let's see, it's around this shape of the upper torso, then the middle is around here, and is the ass area. But that's not today's or this session's point. Let's see. The arm is around here. A bit of the back. And then here the arm goes up. But that's not, it's now boba time though. Boba time! Okay. But it needs to connect though. Let's see. So this goes around here and then the front boba, this is from a side view angle. And then so other boba is in the back. So you have here an extra line for, you know what's it called? Yeah, the top thing. And then around here. Yeah, with the lightning might make it a bit more clear. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Here's some shadows. Yeah, the ass there. Okay, let's add some shady. Yeah, with the lightning you can also play if you use it for reference. Let's say you have a girl with a pose in a certain light, then just make a picture or use it as a reference in real life for your, let's say you have a manga panel and the girl has to do a certain pose and you don't know how it looks like. You can just grab this figure, for example, and then, you know, figure it out. Pun intended. Figure it out with a figure. No, but yeah. Maybe I should get another figure before it gets more expensive, or the seller. Yeah, sometimes on Ali you have to look at how much it sold, right? Or like some sold maybe free and then it's maybe not good. Okay, 11 minutes left. What other angle should we need? Maybe just front, simple. Front-ish. Yeah, I guess I sort of know front-ish better than the other angles. Yeah, you know, like how you maybe know how with eyes or something, you know, the front eyes, and then you have to do it from the side. Like as a manga creator, you have to know all the angles, you know, unless you have only front faces or whatever. But then, yeah, like you are everything, the camera person, yeah, you need all angles, camera angles, you know, with your manga, or at least be able to. Else you get boring same facial expressions or shots, you know. Yeah, it's also good to look at other manga or study movies, how they use their camera shots and then apply it to the manga. Because in the end, you know, it's yeah, if you draw your manga story, it's like a movie. You read a movie, it's like the yeah, you can see it as a movie. Akira Toriyama did that. He said, like, I think even Tite Kubo from Bleach said it, like they treat the manga a bit like with a movie. because it's well, moving, you know, it's like the illusion, at least in the manga, you give when reading it, that things are moving, even though it's a 2D image. You have to be able to use the movement magic to bring it to life, you know.
Hey Ninja, how are you doing today?
Yo, Double D, welcome back to the show, NINJABOX ishhh, and what did you eat today? Right now we're drawing the Bobas for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge as we speak. And yeah man, that's what we're doing now. I also have a figure for it to practice with. A new figure, one of the recent ones that I still have to experiment with if it works, if she works. Yeah, I normally have the Spider-Man figure out, but now yeah, Spider-Man doesn't have the Bobas, right? So, you know, need different types of figures for different... well, that's how I like it, at least. Of course, you can look online for references and such. But I think it's handy. I used more figures in the past for reference, other figures, but some of those figures are really stiff. You know, not really movable. But it definitely, you know, helped. Also with posing and where to place characters, the distance and all that, figure shit out. Yeah, it can definitely help. At least for me.
I haven't eaten anything yet. I see you are practicing some interesting.
Oh, you have not eaten
art.
yet? Yeah, some Bobas, today's Bobas session, or at least this hour. And yeah, that's really fun, you know. I haven't drawn Bobas in a while. Normally, yeah, this was my own request. Yeah, Ninja still can request for other human body parts though, but right now Bobas is... right now the next one is asses, and after that...
I think I've gotten enough practice in that department. LOL. LOL.
Very nice. Enough is never enough, right? Drawing the Bobas. It's also fun to draw, right? At least for me. I do enjoy drawing them, so, you know. Why not more? Mastering the Bobas. Now yeah, a little while got on Ali this figure. I got more figures to practice with, only I've not unboxed them all because I want to review each of the figures, also unbox them. But it's a lot of time of editing and shit, so at least if you want to do it right. But yeah, and then rank them all. Now I only got a few, like maybe if like also, oh yeah, wait, I have also another sort of, it's technically a figure. Okay, what pose we gonna get now? What have we not done yet? Maybe just side boob or something. Yeah, you know, if you know how it works. You don't need fingers anymore, I suppose. For science. Boba, the science of Bobas. Nah, these don't hang though, so that's a thing. They don't squash. Well, they squash if you press it, but you know what I mean, right?
Is it an action figure or 3D model?
No, it's like a real life figure and physical. You know, you can touch the figure. Like it's like an action figure sort of. I'll show it after the thing. Still have to edit the unboxing video. We recently unboxed the figure. but I have to. I'll show it after we're done with this. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. Yeah, a lot of times you have many types of figures, right? But this one, for the price, it was not too expensive. And you get a lot of accessories with it. Even though I cannot. Some accessories I couldn't really get on her because I don't want to put too much force and accidentally break the figure. But maybe you can actually just do it. But I try to be a bit careful to not break the figure just in case, you know. But yeah, maybe need some sort of stand or something. Yeah, she doesn't have a holder. That's a nice figure. It's a nice figure. I guess some people make their own custom figures with this as a template, you know. Like let's say you're a fan of Batwoman or whatever, and then you make this use this figure as a base to make the figure. I saw some people do with certain basic figures, you know.
Buying an expensive action figure and then breaking it as soon as it comes out of the package.
That would be yeah. Now this one was luckily not that expensive, but yeah, I guess yeah, those movable figures are maybe fragile a little, yeah. Like yeah, if you do maybe put too much, they probably can handle the force, but yeah. Try to be a bit careful with it. But yeah. Okay, let's draw one more. Yeah, timer's almost done, but let's just add one more set of bobas here. What angle? I don't know. Bit from the bottom, top. Yeah. Oh well, a bit front then. A little bit on the front. Torso.
Keep it up, Ninja.
The timer. Okay, we're technically done, but let's just add one more set of bobas. Yeah, the front is a bit easier. So how's it going with you, Double D, with your commissions and such? The art. Do you prefer to draw the bobas or the asses? Or maybe you're more into the feet, which is also a possibility, I guess. Yeah. A bit of shading here.
Been doing okay.
Screen time.
Doing some sketch commissions at the moment.
Oh, nice, sketch commissions. Traditional, digital, you send them, or people receive the, how do you send it? Yeah, I'm not sure how you work, but can be a good conversation. Maybe it depends per client, I guess. Boba-chan. Okay, let's just keep it as is for now. This is 12. Okay then. Oh, I forgot to put it. Oh well. Okay. All right. Here are the Boba challenge. For the 1 hour challenge we did drew the Bobas. Here's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 10, number 11, and number 12. Which one is your favorite Bulbasaur? Yeah, let me know your favorites in the comments, and yeah, maybe if you have some other human body parts, also let me know in the comments as well. If you have any for the future drawing practice challenges. Alright ninjas, these were the Bobas for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Once again, to improve our manga skills, drawing the Bobas. This was number 65. Number 66 is asses. And also, if you have other human body parts suggestions, let me also know in the comments as well. So yeah, that was it for the Bobas. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.
Ninjakees.
Thanks for joining once again, ninjas, NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.